congratulations. You did such a phenomenal job on this.
Thank you.
And lucky you. I mean, you get to spend time with the real Phillipe Petit. I mean, what was that like for you, and what was the most valuable lesson you learned from him?
Yeah, Philippe really insisted that he be the one to first teach me how to walk on the wire, and you're right, I felt really lucky to get to spend the time with him. He's such an admirable guy. But what I took away most probably was just his optimism. He's such a positive thinker. You know, he really believed that I would be able to learn how to walk on that wire, and he convinced me. He made me believe it, and I think it's when you believe that you can do something, that's when you can actually do it.
Well, as an actor, I mean, you're an actor, and you're thinking like, oh, maybe as a kid I saw tightrope walkers and all this kind of stuff, but what was your first thought when you went up there?
You know, you try not to think too much. That's part of what he talks about is the focus, the mental focus. If you think about, oh man, I'm up here, look, it's high, I could fall, I could lose my balance, then you will fall and you will lose your balance. You have to just keep your eyes fixed on the end of the wire and keep your mind clear and just focus, and that's how you can keep your balance.
So what did you learn most about your own discipline?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to answer that. I don't know.
Really? Because you
know.
What
What did I learn about my discipline? I'm not sure what you mean.
Well, just in terms of like, did it change you in any way working on something like this? You know, your work. I mean, listen, we know you have an amazing work ethic. You've been working since you were a little boy. I mean, really. But does it make you think about I can strive more, that kind of thing?
I think it is. I think it's inspiring for anybody just to see that this guy, he had this dream that seems crazy and seems completely impossible to hang a high wire between the two towers of the World Trade Center. And he must have had endless voices in his head saying, you can't do that, you can't do that, you'll fail, give up. But he didn't listen. He went forward and did it anyway. And I think that's really inspiring.
Yeah, and obviously you take that mantra, like you do go take things on. I was wondering, because I mean, you have three huge films coming out this fall, great roles. How do you choose now? What gets you to take a script and go, yeah, I'm gonna do that one?
You know, I try not to have any kind of formula or rule set about it. I just if I'm creatively inspired to do it, and then the filmmaker. You know, the fact that Robert Zemeckis was the one asking me to do this was a huge part of it. And he's made so many great movies: Back to the Future, Roger Rabbit, Castaway, Forrest Gump, Flight. And this is a quintessential Robert Zemeckis movie, and it's an honor to be a part of it.
What scared you most about taking this one on?
You know, it's like Philippe. You don't focus on those fears, honestly.
Yeah, really, because I don't know, I would just think it's such a huge scope, you know, and then just working with this cast too. I mean, man, you've got a great cast to work with in this. I love the accomplices. Just tell me a little bit about working with all of them.
Yeah, we really did have a sort of a merry band of actors, just like Philippe had this merry band of accomplices to help him with his coup. One of the things we did was we actually got together on weekends and watched Robert Zemeckis movies together. Because we were all so stoked to be working with him, and the first time we got together and were like, let's all watch Back to the Future, and then we had such a good time together watching it, and we were like, let's do this again, and you know, we watched Castaway, and then we watched Romancing the Stone, we watched What Lies Beneath, and we watched Death Becomes Her, and he's made so many great movies.
He really has. Well, this is another one, and you've done a phenomenal job in it, Joe. I mean, really.
Thank you.